Hello, we are back. I just got myself 6 diamonds. Which is not too bad. I think that'll be just enough for what I'm wanting to do. In fact, there's more here actually. Yes, we've now got 7 diamonds. That should be enough. I hope. There's a lot of hope. Okay, some coal, because coal's useful for making things like coal coke for making steel and such like. And the server's been weird today and just not mining things, so we're just gonna go. Is that? No, that's not diamond. That's not diamond. Oh no. Again, I'm used to playing on a laptop. It's still getting used to playing on a desktop. Okay, so we've got our diamonds. We've got a lot of other stuff to drop off into the system as well. Okay, so pop the tin, that. Just gonna pop a lot of this stuff in here. May as well. Right, so we need to melt down. Let's see, we need to make a chemical injection. Which needs 2 each side, which means we need to make 4 of them. Here we go. So that'll kind of cook up. Can't even speak today. Big stretch. I should probably do doing the quest book mod by mod and things like that, but no. Just no. What was this used for? Nothing. Okay, so that's got 4 of them. We pop them in there. And then we get 4 alloys, which you cannot scroll out of. That is quite annoying. Pop them in there, and there we go. Yes! Well, that's working. I'm just going to complete some of these quests, so we need a lot of wood for this. It just wants you to make like a bunch of wooden stuff. So we'll make a wooden shovel, wooden pickaxe, wooden hoe, wooden sword, and I think that's enough for it. No. What are we still needing? Sword, shovel, pickaxe, axe, hoe. Oh, what do you know? We have just enough. So we need 5 cobblestone and 1 flint. Well, I can certainly do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to pop these in here because I'm not going to use it. And 1 flint. Now we have flint. An invalid item. You can just go in there. This unlocks 12 quests somewhere else. Wow. Some of the coal, and we just need 1 iron ore. Which I'm pretty sure we have in here. Do we not? Do we not have it? I'm sure we did. Honestly, 100% sure we had iron ore in here. Well, we clearly don't. It'll be outside somewhere. We're gonna have our 4 reinforced alloys, which we can then use to make our elite ones, isn't it? Let's check. Like, this is literally the third mechanism block type of thing that I've made. I need to make advanced ones. Oh my god, that's expensive. So I need to make 2 of them. And then 2 of these. Okay, so that's them made. And then we should have everything we need. Awesome. We now have the chemical injection chamber. So, an elite machine capable of processing ores into 4 shards, serving as the initial stage of 400% ore processing. I like the sound of that. And we're actually going to put it right bang in the middle here. Well, not right bang in the middle, because I've made it an even room. So I'm probably going to put it like here. Okay. Okay, that's what I do. Salt and osmium ore makes 4 shards. So you need to add salt. Wait, what? Oh, you need hydrogen chloride. How do you do that? You need a chemical infuser with hydrogen and chlorine. How do you get chlorine? You need liquid chlorine, which you get from a condensator. Or you can use an electrical tooth. Oh, you need a brain, so we need to build the huge tall tower thing, which isn't bad. Because I remember how you make it. Use the solar evaporation block, which is copper, and dynamic tank, which is steel and buckets. Oh my god, it's expensive. And then I will be using the internet for help on this because I am so confused right now. We've built the block at least. Okay. We can do our 400% ore processing now because we've got that. For now, we'll continue to use the smeltery because, oh my god, confusing. Right. Any more quests that I can do? Just get some iron ore. I'm going to open a web page right now just to check for the mechanism stuff. Mechanism ore processing. It's like one of the results that come up when you type in mechanism. That's so nice. Please actually search for it. Oh, fuck off. Mechanism ore processing. Thank you for finally loading. Nice of you. Right. Okay. Oh, it's got a flowchart. Oh my fucking god. Right. Okay, so the flowchart. For tier 1, you just use your enrichment chamber, which produces ore into dust. Your tier 2, you use water in an electrolytic separator, which you use oxygen and ore in a purification chamber, which makes clumps. You put that in a crusher, which gives you dirty dust. You put that in an enrichment chamber and it gives you more dust, so that's gives like 3 times ore processing. Your tier 4, your tier 3, sorry, which gives you 4 times ore processing, is water into salination plant, makes brine into an electrolytic separator, which goes into which produces chlorine into a chemical infuser, which you use the electrolytic separator hydrogen from the tier 2, which makes hydrogen chlorine, which you then put into your chemical injection chamber, which you then use the ore, which makes the shards, in your purification chamber with your oxygen, which then produces clumps, which then goes into your crusher, and then your dirty dust into the enrichment chamber, and then that produces your 4 times ore. For your tier 4, which is 5 times, it is... Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna make this diagram on screen. So, for the tier 4, it's the chemical injection chamber, so I'm gonna need to build another one, which is your gunpowder and hydrogen chlorine, which makes sulfur. Sulfur in a chemical oxidizer goes to sulfur dioxide into a chemical infuser with oxygen, makes sulfur trioxide, which then you need to go back a step and put water into a rotary condenser, which makes water vapor. Your water vapor and your sulfur trioxide into a chemical infuser makes sulfuric acid, which then you put your ore into a chemical dissolution chamber with your sulfuric acid, makes ore slurry. Your ore slurry with water and a chemical washer makes clean ore slurry. You then put that in a chemical crystallizer, which produces crystals, which go into your chemical injection chamber with your hydrogen chloride, which then produces shards, which then goes into the purification chamber and makes clumps into your crusher, which then produces dirty dust, which then goes into your enrichment chamber and produces your dusts, which gives you 5 times ore processing. Oh my god. We have a lot of work to do. So yeah, I'm actually going to save that picture just so I can put it on top. Just save it to the desktop, may as well. Save everything there anyway. It's not like we're running out of room. Right. It uses the solar evaporation plant. How do I build that? Oh, it looks complicated. So we need to build solar evaporation blocks. And to build solar evaporation blocks... Oh, we need loads. So you build a 4x4 base. Okay, I mean that's possible. Let me just go get more of the steel. And we'll try and get that set up this episode. Just as if that's the one thing that I do, I'll be happy. Because that way we can start to get the ore processing sorted. Right, okay. So is it a salination? No. No, I've already forgot, fuck. Solar evaporation, not a salination. That's what it used to be called. Okay. There's 4 of them. Oh! I just got away with it. Okay. So, step 1. Place a 4x4 base layer of solar evaporation down. I will be doing this outside, mainly because I don't think I need it inside, because it needs solar power. I wish I could just run it off of this power, this would be so much easier. But I guess it needs the solar heat. So I'll just do it out the back here, because we have a nice little area out here. I am, however, going to knock down this, just so I have a nice kind of plane to build it on. Oh yeah, I forgot this shovel's OP when it comes to dirt. I think it's got like 3 modifiers. Yeah, it's got like 3 modifiers of just redstone. That's it. Just redstone. It's made entirely of slime as well. Okay, so place our solar evaporation blocks down. Probably just gonna build it around about here. Wait, did it say 4x4? It did, didn't it? Shit. We literally have enough for a 2x2. Which means we need another 1, 2. We need another 8. Which means we need a lot of copper. I really did not think this through, like, Lord. I should have had a lot of copper kicking about. Like, a lot of copper. Should have it. I have 2 here. Wowie. Wowie. I know I have a lot of ore. Like, I have so much unprocessed ore. It is unreal. Like, I am the worst person for not processing ore. I'm literally that person that you look at and you're like, oh, you don't process any ores. You monster. Now, where did I leave those buckets? I had more buckets, didn't I? Or did I take them all? No, I didn't. Here we are. Got some buckets. Oh, a flower pot, nice. That'll do. Hurry up and smelt. Come on. This is insane. So I need a controller as well. It's a block of copper, steel kit. I am not amused by the amount of this. A valve, which is dynamic valves, which is dynamic tanks. Oh my. There's so many things I need to make that I just don't want to. And you probably need right. Let's see what that internet says. So step 2 is a hollow ring of solar evaporation block. My goodness. Okay, 3A. This step is optional. Stack an additional layer of length. Each layer you will add to the structure's maximum temperature by 100K. The temperature determining the brine liquid lithium production rate. You can create up to 15 additional middle layers, not including the one built in the previous step. Remove at least 2 solar evaporator blocks in the structure. Replace them with solar evaporation valves. There, 3 if you plan on creating liquid lithium. They can even be placed on the bottom base layer. Later on you'll configure them so that one will accept water, one will output / accept brine, and one will output liquid lithium. Place the 4 advanced solar generators on the top layer in each corner. Fill the ring with more solar evaporator blocks. You can leave a spot open for the upcoming solar evaporation controller. Place the solar evaporation controller. If you have particles enabled, you should see red particles briefly appear around the structure, indicating that it has been properly constructed. Oh my god. This is just... So, the green LCD screen displays the machine status. So it should say formed, height, mult is the multiplier that determines how quickly the temperature will rise. Right, okay, so biomes have different temperatures ranging from minus 0.5 to 2.0. Okay. Well, we have a lot of constructing to do. And I think I'm going to do most of it off camera because it's a lot to build. And it's going to use a lot of resources, which I do have. I will say I do have the resources. It's just processing them all is going to take forever. Can I use dark steel? I don't know. Mining level Manulian, wow, it's impressive. No, you can't use it. Darn. We've already got 2 blocks. Wowie. So yes, I am going to do the rest of this off camera, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.